Obviously, the top players available in the draft didn't work out at the combine. And there's various reasons for that. One, because, their agents said, let's put velvet ropes around you. Your tape says enough. Others are because they played so deep into the college football playoffs, they didn't get to prepare for the combine in a manner that they would be comfortable with, or they're still dealing with aches and pains because they played so darn deep into a college football season that is only going to get longer. And, the league is already talking about once upon a time down the road playing 18 regular season games, and that would push things back. If the combine gets pushed back, maybe to accommodate more kids working out and a regular season in the NFL that gets longer, would the evaluation class front offices want to push back the draft, keep it where it is? Like, how would all this work if they want to push the combine back to get more kids working out in it, Mike?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things here, Rich. Number one is you have to satisfy yourself as a league that if you do push it back and change everything with the off season, that more kids will work out. And I'm not sure that's the case. So I think more and more kids are choosing to take a step back and put their best foot forward on advice of their agent, whether, some of the kids were going to run 40s but not do positions. Other kids were going to say, I'm going to do the jumps this week and my position, but I'm going to save the speed work for my pro day. Some of the skill guys said, I'm going to throw and catch and do everything where I want to. I'm not sure we're in an era anymore where even moving it back, and really you're only talking about a small group of athletes, Rich. You're talking about the guys that play in the national, the semifinals and the finals, if you move it back 2 weeks. So I'm not convinced that's the right answer anyway. But there are people a lot smarter than me at NFL headquarters that will figure that out.
Another way of just me asking, is the evaluation season too long, or would people say we need to extend that, or they're fine making it smaller, just getting this thing done already, Yeah,
I think most of the league is good with where it is today.
Yeah.
As long as pro days continue, which is another conversation. There's also a flip to your whole question, Rich, is what if we abolish pro days and you have to do everything at a combine or at your all-star game?
I don't know. I just think that they'll just be pro days behind people's backs. You never know, man.
100%.
Yeah, right. 100%.
I worked a kid out that was a former high-round draft pick at a park in downtown Oakland one day. And it was legal, by the way. I called the league office first. And you know what the nuance was, Rich?
No.
If I worked them out in our building, on our fields,
yes,
that would have been illegal. Because I worked them out at a public downtown field in Oakland, it was legal. Don't know why. Thought it was the dumbest thing I ever heard. But I picked them up at the airport. Me and the position coach went out to a little league field, and we ran them and worked them out.
And were you looking around to make sure there's nobody with a camera checking you out? Were you?
Didn't care. It was legal. I checked with the league office, and we ended up signing them.
Wow. Okay. You don't want to say his name? You want to say his name?
He's a defensive end.
Okay. Does he have a large wingspan and have a nickname for it?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Crosby. Talking about Max Crosby.
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a college player, but this was a guy that had already.
Oh, I got you. Very good.
Yeah.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.